So I got my bagel. I'm gonna eat this on the way to the gym. Tyson's trying to force an appearance into this video. This is them harassing people all day long. All day. Beat my head against the wall. Outside, having my morning coffee. We're gonna get it going today. A little lazy with the filming, but we're gonna start that first episode of the process. We're gonna call it something different though. For my comeback, I just want people to watch me work, and that's been the hashtag I've been using on my Instagram. Right here, go follow me, SLA24, links in the description. And that's mostly where I do a lot of posting that is just in the moment. Follow me, you can see posts like this. I post on my food, I go on rants. Definitely get to the link in the description below and go give a follow to my Instagram page. What I'm gonna do today is just bring you through a day of eating, which I've been trying to do. Been pretty unsuccessful the last couple weeks, but hitting all my calories for the day, which is at least 3,200 plus, depending on how my activity is. But we'll get into that later. Let's get this day started. So we got a typical morning time. It is, what does that say, 8:45. It's tough to get over to the gym because I'm still being limited from my injury, and I'm doing the same exercises, splitting it up. My leg days, I'm doing 2 or 3 times a week, which are pretty limited, and I'm not doing any squats. Just, using machines. I'm using hack squat machines and stuff. So I've been splitting it up to like quad heavy one day, hammy heavy another day, and I've been doing a little abs and some seated bench press stuff, but the injury is definitely holding me back. I'm not gonna get specific into what the injury was, maybe at a different point in another video, but it's neck and back related, therefore I'm not doing any pulling or any overhead press and stuff. So let's get into this first meal. It's super easy, and it's just meant to fuel me for the gym. And all this meal really is it's just carbs, man. I just get a quick load up in the morning of some carbs, so I got some energy. And that's gonna be my grits and a bagel on the way to the gym. I put a little peanut butter on that, and then that's that. So because I'm not able to really train to that maximal level that I know, that just means that number that my calories are needed to be at. Right now it's flexible. I'm just trying to get my body used to eating again. I was going some days eating twice a day, and one of those meals was cereal. So like getting 3,200 calories in of whole good foods is not that easy. So if I don't hit my numbers, I'm not mad. I'm just getting my body used to eating again, and that's most important, getting your metabolism up. So we just got done doing a nice little chest, shoulder pump with some abs. No, he's a little arms. New gym's cool, but I gotta get a little bit of protein because I know I only got one chicken meal prepped with nothing else to cook. Or you know what? I'll show you all a little hack that I got instead. I'm not gonna buy nothing. All right, now that I got back from the gym, this is typically when I get that meal in, or I get the rest of that meal that I started before I went to the gym. I wasn't the hungriest, and I knew the gym was right around the corner, so I didn't eat the full meal. I just ate the carbs, really. So I'll have the eggs, which is the 3 eggs, half cup egg whites, and usually those grits or the bagel or toast or whatever. So like I said, I got the 6 meals throughout the day, 2 shakes, 2 lunch, breakfast, dinner. And as I said, the next video I'm going to definitely break down all the numbers and get very specific, but for now I just try to ballpark 40 grams per protein per meal, about 50 carb, and about 20 fat. To try to be in order on a good day, I'll sort out all my supplements at the beginning while I'm cooking or getting that first meal ready. Supplements that I'm drinking throughout the day, an important part of the bulk process has got to be getting extra calories in through the liquids, and that's going to be done with a mass gainer. I don't really like using those, but I'm just going to try and use those appropriately, which is the whole serving is 5 scoops, which is a lot. So I break it up into 2 blender bottles, and I typically sip on it throughout the day. I haven't even had a sip of it today, so I'm a little behind, but try to get those 2 bottles in throughout the day. So a little after each meal. I believe it's like 850 calories per serving. That's gonna help. I mix up an aminos drink. I always have my variety of 6-star stuff. I use the Ultimate Hydration and some aminos plus that on me, and drink that throughout the day and at workouts. And lastly, any protein that I drink is immediately after a workout. As you can see, it's a 6-star vanilla. It's one of the best flavors. It's multi-purpose. I use it right after the gym. I can either drink it straight up or I can put it into a smoothie. So I know that by the end of gym time, and by the time I get home, it's usually, depends on when I go to the gym, but say 11, I already had half of my breakfast. If not, I get a full breakfast in, shake, and I'm starting on that first lunch. So that's 3 meals already by 11 or noon. For the sake of ease, I try to keep the 2 lunch meals. I try to keep the 2 lunches pretty simple. I always have white rice in the fridge, and I typically have a protein cooked, but for the lunches today, I only have 1 protein cooked, so I'll show you how I eat the other one in a pinch. And lastly, I typically keep dinner kind of up in the air. Not, again, being really strict. I'm just trying to get my metabolism back up, so I'm trying to just eat clean foods, mostly. And my wife and I have been getting into the kick of making bowls, similar to like Chipotle. So we always have rice, beans, a protein, guac, salsa. We always have the works. And that's that. I make sure I eat enough carbs and enough protein, and I just enjoy the food. And then if it's a good day, I get both of those blender bottles of the mass gainer and try to hydrate throughout the day. Getting all the water in that I need is highly dependent on my workouts. So if I'm not able to push myself to the max, if I'm not banging out cardio, I'm really not that thirsty, and I'm just forcing water down. So I had chicken made and rice made, but I only have 1. So we always have things in the fridge that are frozen, and these are some salmon burgers from Aldi's, and they're pretty bomb. Teriyaki something or other. But each one's about like 15 plus grams of protein, so I'll eat a couple over some rice, maybe some veggies, maybe not. And that's in a pinch, that's a good lunch. I'll just pan sear them, a little olive oil, and that's it, over some white jasmine rice. That's a good meal. And if I can, I'll eat that and a chicken and rice meal, and those are my 2 lunches. So got a little lost in the video, and I gotta make up what I didn't talk about. I think I left off, where did I leave off? One of my lunches, the salmon. So I had the salmon with the rice, I believe 2 of them. For dinner, I did bowls. So we've been trying to replicate Chipotle type bowls, so we can eat how much or how little we want as far as its protein, carbs, fat, yada, yada, yada. So we had those. We had some pulled carnitas that my brother-in-law cooked, which was bomb. And we had all the works, beans, white rice, and sour cream and all of that. And now typically I will go into the nighttime, do something kind of good, kind of bad, maybe like a cereal and a protein shake, or if I was pretty good that day and I put out a lot of energy, I eat whatever the hell I want. Again, this isn't a video of how to have the perfect diet while you're bodybuilding or whatever your goal is. This is just me getting back into my regimen. So it wasn't a perfect day, because we ended off with not 1 bowl, 2 bowls. 2 bowls of Cocoa Pebbles with whole milk, and the wife made some apple crisp, and I put ice cream on top of that. So that's where we're at. That's a typical day for me of how I try to eat, which is I'm trying to eat 3,000 calories, and I'm trying for it to be clean. Sometimes I just eat what I want right now, because I got weight to gain back and I got a metabolism to get up. So that's the whole point. Stay tuned for the next episodes. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, Any questions you have down below, feel free. Make sure you head to the IG, SL824. Go follow. That's where I do most of my posting on my stories. Love you all. Peace.